In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a graph in Google Forms. Graphs are wonderful tools that allow us to visualize data, making it easier to understand, share, and present our findings. Whether for academic, personal, or business purposes, being able to craft a simple yet effective graph can significantly enhance the way we interpret information. And today we're going to learn how to do just that, but with a tool you might not have thought to use for this purpose, Google Forms. Let's start from the beginning, logging into Google Forms. Head over to the Google Forms website. Here you'll be prompted to sign in. So just type in your email address, click on the next button, then enter your password, and voila, you're in. Once you've successfully signed into your account, it's time to navigate to the Google Forms dashboard. Now, if you've created a form and gathered some responses, the next step is crucial for transforming those responses into a graph. Go to the specific form you've worked on by clicking on it, and then click on the Responses tab. This tab is where all the magic happens. It's like the treasure chest of data waiting to be unlocked and visualized. Here comes an important step linking your form to Google Sheets. Within the Responses tab, you'll see an icon that looks like a green spreadsheet. When you hover over it, it reads Link to Sheets. Click on it and you'll be prompted to create a new spreadsheet or link to an existing one. For our purposes, creating a new spreadsheet will work just fine. Click on Create, and before you know it, all your Google Forms responses will flow into a Google Sheet. This Google Sheet is where our data will take a visual form. Highlight the cells containing the data you wish to include in your graph. It's as simple as clicking and dragging over the cells. Keep in mind that how you select your data will influence how your graph looks. So think about what you want to visualize and how best to represent it. After you've highlighted your data, it's time to insert the chart. Look to the top menu in Google Sheets and find the Insert option. Click on it and a drop-down menu will appear. From this menu, choose Chart. By doing this, a default chart will be generated based on your selected data. Google Sheets is pretty smart about picking a chart type based on your data, but you don't have to stick with what it gives you. This brings us to our final step, customizing our chart into a graph that best suits our data. Once the chart is generated, you'll notice a chart editor on the right side of your screen. In the chart editor, you'll see two tabs, Setup and Customize. Stay on the Setup tab to change the type of graph. You'll see an option labeled Chart Type. Click on it and you'll be presented with a variety of graph types to choose from. Select the one that best represents your data. For instance, a pie chart is excellent for showing proportions, while a bar graph might be better for comparing quantities across different categories. There you have it, from data collection in Google Forms to visual representation in Google Sheets. Remember, the kind of graph you choose should be dictated by the story you want your data to tell. Spend some time exploring the different customization options in Google Sheets to make your graph not just informative, but also visually appealing. Thanks for watching, and I hope now you feel more confident about creating graphs from your Google Forms responses. Whether it's for a work presentation, a school project, or just out of personal interest, the ability to visualize data is a skill that will surely come in handy. Keep experimenting, and don't forget to save your work. Happy graphing!